Hey my lovey loves, hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ilea, also known as the Self-Love-Soul. I know in the last reading I got somebody that was like, can you turn up the volume? Honestly, this is as loud as it's gonna get, primarily because I'm in such a calm spirit, so it had nothing to do with like the actual volume of the video as much as it did my tone of voice, if that makes sense. But it's like a lot of y'all heard the video though, so you know, I don't know what happened, but I definitely, you know, wanted to say this, you guys. I have the energy that I've been channeling has been so calm. Like, it's been so calm, and I'm very proud of you guys because y'all are in the energy of stillness. It's crazy because I was led to pick up this deck and commitment is at the bottom. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna let that simmer and cook for just a second. I don't even, but yeah, we're gonna let that simmer and cook for just a second. And I'll get into the reason why that's probably at the bottom of the deck. But I felt the energy of wanting to say everything and nothing at the same time. Like, I have things to say, but just allowing spirit to flow you into where you're supposed to go. And so I also was channeling the energy of like some people going places randomly, like to random stores, and not knowing why until you got there. And it's like a lot of the times, like I'll be led to go to a store. Like the other day I was led to go to Target. Now mind you, Target is my happy place. That is my happy place. And I also had somebody reach out about these. And you guys, I have some sulfur. This is sulfur in its natural form. So I'm gonna put that right there. It's good for like banishing negative energies and spirits and things like that. But there are these at Target. How cute are these? In little witches brooms. They're in the like little $3 and dollar section. So shout out to Nisha. Period. And if y'all haven't seen me in a while, oh sorry, have y'all ever seen something like this at Target? I haven't. This is Evil Eye cuticle oil, and it smells really good. It's the Evil Eye cuticle oil. So we're gonna get into that. Get into it, y'all. Hey, but I don't know. Like, I've just been channeling the energy of like calm. Okay, because some of y'all are like, I've had so many false starts in my life to like right now, spirit has pretty much, and I don't want to say broke you into being like, well, whatever happens, happens. And it's like, I just channeled, Lord, some of you may die, but it's a chance, I'm willing to take. Like, some of these relationships will die. Some of these, and it's just, it's like y'all are in the energy of like, what doesn't serve me has to go. And it's like, I know y'all been feeling that, but it's like now y'all really mean it because you know the gravity and the magnitude of what's actually happening. And it's kind of wild because it's like spirit told me like pause from live, pause from like doing readings, not doing readings, not my personals, but doing like my readings for like YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that, because they've been having me work with a select group of people to get their manifestations off the ground. And it's like, I was talking to somebody yesterday and she's like, this was my 5-year plan and it happened in months. And I'm like, that is the power of when you manifest with people that truly believe in you. And I just want to tell y'all, anybody that is unsure of your destiny is a enemy to your success, primarily because they're adding their doubt fart fuel to the fire of your mind and manifestations. And I don't know why I said fart fuel. I normally so some of y'all could have gas right now too, just to get a little farfic nougat, probably gonna pull to get into the energy, because I don't know, I feel so calm. Like, I don't know. Some of y'all could be led to like purchase a new yoni stone. Definitely do that for your benefit. Okay, spirit, what do y'all, I'm gonna let them rock it out today, because as always, but like, what we got going on today, you guys? because spirit been spiriting. And some of y'all could have been left with like babysitter spirits. And it's like sometimes when you like don't have messages rolling in like back to back to back to back to back, it's because your ancestors went to go do things. Like your main ancestral team that you work with left you with babysitter spirits. So these are like the spirits that are like, I think like 8th and 9th generation, and they're just, I'm only here so I won't get fined. I'm just kidding. No Marshawn Lynch. But like they really, so y'all could be like, what's going on? Is my intuition off? And no, you just got left with the babysitter spirit. So you could have got left with, you know, when we're born and we're toddlers and we're walking around and we're darn near falling into stuff and hurting ourselves. Those are the angels that we have, our guardian angels that watch over us. So it's like some of y'all could have got left with babysitter spirits. And you're like, I feel really raw right now. Like, it's kind of like, you know, those pajamas. And it's crazy because I'm literally seeing the guy from Friday. He's like, you're stepping on my greens. And he came outside with that shotgun. It's like having one of those like pajama outfits, like the thermals, but you know how they had like the little butt patch. So it's like y'all, some of y'all could be feeling like you're wearing thermals with like the butt patch open, and you're like, where the fuck are my people? And you could be like, spirit, like ancestors, spirit guides, and guardians, come back to it. And they like, we'll be there in a minute. We doing something. So they could be hanging out with, some of y'all are meant to be famous. So some of y'all ancestors are going to go hang out with the ancestors of the famous people that you're supposed to be helping. So, you know, there's that. I don't know. Shoot, I found out that I met somebody's ancestor. I meet y'all ancestors before I meet y'all. And it be in the same area. Because I went to a pole fit class like 3, almost 4 years ago. And I was telling somebody else, like, oh, you should really go to this pole fit class. And she's like, oh, well, my best friend's sister owns that place. And I was like, what? So even if we didn't meet, we were going to meet eventually anyway. So everything is predestined. So it's like right now, some of y'all could really chill. You get what I'm saying? Chill, eat a honey bun, stop murdering people. Like, seriously. Because what's meant is already meant. You get what I'm saying? What's for you is for you. So some of y'all may be needing to hear that message. That way you can sit the fuck down and chill. Breathe a little bit. All right? Yeah, justice at the bottom of the deck. I don't know how many times we're going to shuffle these cards. Yeah, it's like a sudden feeling of awareness with this 4 of Cups in reverse. Like a 4, like, what is, and it's like, you're like, I'm confused, but I have clarity in the confusion. Like, I don't have a clue where we're going with this, but I'm gonna go, because any time, because it's like, I know for me, like in my ancestors, sometimes I'll be confused as hell, and like, in the midst of confusion, some major shit happens and I'm like, oh shit. So we were going in the right direction the whole entire time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like some of you guys, and it's like this World card is in reverse, not because of delays or anything like that, but it's like personal closure. So like I've been hearing for like the last week, tying up loose ends. So your ancestors could be tying up loose ends for those blessings to flow in. And I say could be. I mean, they are. They were like, it's not a could be. That was aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. I don't know. I saw a post on Instagram that was like, when you tell her to stand on business and then they call you from jail. I definitely don't do that. Not to be aggressive. Don't do that, okay? And it's like some of y'all, tying up loose ends to get out of that depression and stuff like that. Some of y'all could have insomnia right now. It's kind of like y'all have your mind all over the place. And like when you finally get clarity, it's like late as fuck. It's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, oh, I can finally think. I'm about to get up and clean the house. You're literally outlasting the people that are in your energy, like energy vampires. So like I wouldn't be surprised if I saw it, because I see my mosquito card in my 3rd eye. So some of y'all definitely are needing to do like cord cutting baths. You can use black walnut. Hell, putting baking soda in your bath water is good for banishment. Okay, you can make I don't want to say ghetto Florida water, but you can make your own Florida water with baking soda, lavender, essential oil, and purified water. And you can spray that around the crib. Yeah. So opportunities, communication. So it's like some of y'all are like, bro, and that's the thing. For some of y'all, this has been a really good Mercury retrogrades. For some of y'all, it's been crazy on your electronics. Like, I don't specifically feel like this was mental. I feel like this time it was like more of an electronic thing. So like going back through your house and like kind of fortifying your, and I said fortifying your walls, but like, yeah, washing the walls and stuff like that. Pine Sol is good for that. Banishment as well, and cleansing, bringing in fresher new energy. So some of y'all are needing to like wipe off your fan blades and really get that dust out of there. But clarity is like easy. It's coming primarily because, and it's not just because of the Mercury retrograde, it's because of the mind. Like spirit pretty much broke your brain into peace. It's like you finally got tired of like stressing, because that's what I'm channeling. Finally got tired of like stressing. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yeah, and it's funny because it's like tired of going against the grain. So it's like some of y'all are like, you know what? I've tried to set all these stipulations for my ancestors on what I don't want in love. I keep telling them, well, if they send this person back this way, I don't want it to be this, this, and this. And now you're like, you know what? Y'all can channel me those love messages and channel that stuff, but I'm not going to take any action on it. So like waiting for things to come to you and waiting for those confirmations and being more strategic, and not just your relationships, but your way of thinking and maneuvering. Like before, you used to just get up and be on the go. Like when money hits your account, get up and go, get up and go. I got to do this, 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 and this. But it's like now taking your time and actually strategically moving. I actually love this for y'all. This is what y'all was doing while I was gone. Hell, I lit enough damn candles for y'all to be chilling. Shoot. I don't know, it's like before I get to these, because that's, you know, those are my finance card. And it's crazy because I flipped it over. It says journey. You may have to move to a new place or work, or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need. So some of y'all could be actually hitting the road outside and like really, I just heard, so some of y'all could have ate African food like fufu, because I heard pound the yam. I don't know. They also could be like a sex. It could be like a sex reference. But I didn't feel any weird energy off of it. Like, ew, don't let him touch you type thing. I didn't feel that. I felt, you know, I felt warmth. So, you know, you been getting your yams pounding your pound the yam, pound the yam. I literally just had, oh, guys, come on, spirit. It's crazy because you see how they made that fall out. It says resentment is like holding, oh my God. Holding on to resentment is like taking a shit on your own heart. So releasing resentment, like y'all have been like alchemizing a lot of stuff. And alchemizing shame too. I love that for y'all. I feel like this is coming from the masculine collective too. So I'm like super duper proud of them, because I don't really feel like, normally I'm not part of the she woman man haters or nothing like that. But like the masculine collective, like parts of it was like really ghetto. And I was like, what is going on with y'all? Are y'all good? I don't know. I was very much so giving that, ho, is you cool? You sure about that? You sure about that? All right, it says, maybe you just need to shake your booty. Okay, so some of y'all could want to go outside. Like, listen, I literally was realizing that it's not the types of club. It's not the club per se. It's like the types of environments. So some of y'all could be wanting to go to like West African clubs, Nigerian clubs, salsa bars and things like that, cigar bars and different stuff like that. Oh, let me find out y'all outside, period. But y'all are doing it for yourself. Like a lot of things, some of y'all skincare routines are shifting. The way that you guys are eating, but it's not because of, before it's like, oh, I'm preparing for my masculine to come back, so let me do all this stuff to prepare myself. But it's like now you're in the energy of that like wealthy woman energy, so it's like you're doing it for yourself because it's what makes you feel good, and it's not what is appealing to others. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing it to appeal to anybody except yourself. It just feels good. And you're incorporating that into yourself, like into your daily life. I love that for you. It says you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. And it's like, now you're understanding there's a right amount of pressure to apply with regard to people. So it's like, you may have, you know, you and your family's relationships are shifting, but it's like you're understanding that their opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them. So it's like, now when they give you advice, you're like, you know what, that sounds really good. And instead of getting offended about it, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take that into consideration. Knowing good and damn well you're not gonna listen to the shit, but you took it and accepted it graciously, which allows them to feel like they were heard, because you really did listen with your heart space. Like, you're now learning how to filter advice through multiple facets. So mother, maiden, and crone. I was trying to figure out why they made me put that on there, but that makes sense. Mother, maiden, and crone. Like, so you're filtering things through all facets of yourself. And it's like, it took time for you guys to like kind of work through the different facets of yourself. So it's like, boom, you know, my inner child wilding out, teenager wilding out. My inner child felt unheard. My teenage self was wilding out. You know, the woman I am is wanting to wild out. I feel at war. I'm not able to be submissive because I feel like there's no environment that was created for me to feel safe. But now you're creating safe environments for yourself. You've created emotional safety for yourself. So when somebody is saying things to you, you're now filtering it through like, okay, so I know why you gave me that advice and I appreciate it. I'll take that into consideration instead of being like, no, because you shut the fuck up. And people are people are responding to that. Like, you know, she may not take that advice, but you know what? At least I got that off my chest. I feel a lot better. You get what I'm saying? So like, allowing people to try to be there for you, even if it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. It's because it's like, it's giving the energy of somebody like trying to get advice because they love you. Like, they love you bad. Like, they love you bad. And it's like, this could be a mother figure or like a grandmother or like other family members or like work coworkers or something like that. They love you bad and they just want to be a part of the conversation. Like, they want to be, it's like, you're the type of person that gives really good advice. So it's like, they want to be a part of the conversation, to feel like they can give somebody like you advice. And it's like, for me, I always say I don't want to ever be the smartest person in the room, because if I'm the smartest person in the room, I'm in the wrong fucking room. Like, I need to leave. So it's like, now you're recognizing other people's strengths, not just their weaknesses. Because before you're like, I'm not going to have a conversation with somebody with a spiritually unwashed ass. Like, you're not healed. But it's like, some of y'all could be realizing too, your family never needed therapy per se. They needed emotional awareness and be able to listen to each other. So like, that's amazing too. And it says, once you start laughing, you start healing. So being able to laugh, like, man, I could not stop laughing. Okay, like, y'all, if you are neurodivergent, like, Spirit is going to send you a clique of neurodivergent, like, family members. Okay, and by family, I consider my close friends my family. And like, I kept hearing my best friend stem. I was on the phone with her and I kept hearing her stem, and she wasn't doing it, but like, Spirit kept repeating it over to me. And it's like, I want to say it so bad right now, but like, she got with me. Like, she made it she made it through it with me when I was stemming Sukiana. So I feel like I should leave her stem to myself, but it's fucking hilarious. I can't, man. And it's like, I'm trying not to laugh and bust out saying it right now, but I'm not gonna do it because it's her stem, and like, I'm not. All right, and it says you can't have a positive AF life with a negative mindset. So it's like, the energy I'm channeling is like, y'all literally was like, you know what, my mindset is a little trash. Like, it's a little doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I gotta admit that, because it's like, sometimes like, y'all think of the worst. Like, earlier, like the other day, somebody left a business card like for rental property, and I was like, I already got someplace to live. Spirit, what you trying to say? I didn't got comfortable. I'm not about to play with y'all. But that's not what it was for. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I pretty much freaked out for about 10 to 15 minutes until I realized that I was helping somebody manifest their new apartment. Because it's like her ancestor sent me a video and I sent it to her. And, you know, and my bad for not responding to the messages, because they told me to just send that and that was it. But like, they were like, okay, now you know where to go. And then they sent that, and that was just confirmation, even though I hadn't. That's what I'm saying. Even if I don't respond to y'all, like, I still get the messages. Like, Spirit still give me confirmation. So it's like, I got that business card, and then I realized, bet. So that means she made it and did the alchemy of the mind to get to where she was supposed to go. So when they dropped that card on my doorstep, it wasn't because I have to move. You get what I'm saying? But in my brain, I was like, what is this? You know, so some of y'all could have like messages about a divine masculine right now. And you're like, well, what the fuck do I do about that? The answer is Nathan. Nathaniard. Nothing. None. None. You get what I'm saying? Because what it says, sometimes crushing it means asking for help. So asking y'all ancestors, like, allow me to remain calm in this situation. Because it's very much so like giving Finding Nemo energy. Do you have your exit, buddy? You're going to do this, and this. You know, you're really cute. I don't know what you're saying right now. And then they push them off into the little thing. But they exit safely. So your twin could be, or your divine masculine or divine feminine could be your exit buddy. And they're preparing to exit the ghetto. And you've made it into like utter peace. And they're getting ready to, you know, because it's like, I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm channeling like that this person is like, I don't want to say light years behind, but that's not what it is, because, you know, time don't exist. Time is slipping away from him. So that's probably why that commitment is at the bottom, because they feel like time is slipping away from them. That's actually wild. I'm going to put this on here. I don't know. I was with the deck on date night, so some of y'all could have went on a date night. Some of y'all could have been doing stuff. Okay, are they thinking about dates? Because they realizing, listen, I was channeling this, I was driving somewhere and Spirit was pretty much playing, I let them have the aux cord. Sometimes y'all need to just let y'all ancestors get the aux cord, man. Because they played some jams, you get what I'm saying? Like, they really, it was eclectic, you get what I'm saying? We did gospel music, we had did Kanye West. Man, they played Otis. Got nah, eh. And I'm not talking about Otis Redding sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. They play Otis with Kanye and Jay-Z, okay? And it's crazy because they play Good Life, but they also play Kanye, you know, Gold Digger. And what he said, I ain't messing with no gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. You get what I'm saying? So it's like all y'all heard was gold digger. But he clearly said she is not messing with no broke. You get what I'm saying? And what he was saying was valid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fuck with her if you broke. She got her kids coming with her on the dates. If you don't want no kids, go ahead. But make sure you got money. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm at a different place in my life where I'm just like, y'all should know what y'all bring to the table, and y'all should not accept any less than what you're worth. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how they, hopefully y'all got what I'm saying, but like, no. I was talking on the phone with my homegirl. She's like, well, you know, this and this. And, you know, I was like, I would like to see his bank statements. And it's not about money, because we can always make more. It's the energy of it. But I just want to know that they have the energy. Like, I need to know that you have the energy, the bandwidth to heal and actually manifest it. I want to know when's the last time you manifested something and it actually came to fruition? Fruition. You know, I kid y'all not, that I had somebody that I used to know, and like, and it's crazy because they bringing up coworkers and stuff. They bringing up coworkers, but it's crazy because it's like, I hate the word. It's fruition, not fruitation. So I don't know. And like that random, it's crazy because it's like there was a random droplet of water that came out of this, but I'm trying to figure out how. I don't know how. That's what I'm saying. It's like water, soil. You get what I'm saying? I don't know where that water came from. And it was loud. And I'm like, is it because it's like warm and my air conditioning is on and it dripped from the ceiling? But I don't see any droplets from the ceiling. So like, I don't know. But like I said, when's the last time you had tangible water on your earth? I'm not going to make this super long though. This just said no, it's not the right time. And it's in air. It's crazy how they set this up. So earth and air. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What is the no for, Spirit? What is the no for? So it's like you could have somebody, like your twin could be one of those signs, and they're like, stuff is not coming to fruition for this person. Oh. Well, I guess some of y'all, that's crazy. Okay, well, I guess that's y'all answer right there. Some of y'all wondering if y'all twin or person was messing with somebody else. I was thinking it was, you see how I went somewhere with that? Like how I was like, you know, I pretty much was like, oh, you know, fruitation, maybe they didn't make something. And I was like, what? And then I asked Spirit, and then they was like, no, this person doesn't have anybody else. So it's like, I'm thinking that this person is like lacking abundance, but that's not even the case. It was literally that, you know, you were wondering if they had somebody else. So the answer to that is clear, no. Yeah, and remember what I said about the gold digger stuff. She ain't messing with no broke. Yeah, so thank you, Spirit. But it's like, this person is not going to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Somebody feel like they owe you the world, though. I don't know, it's like you let go. Oh, okay. I just couldn't seem to fall asleep. There was so much on my mind, searching for that peace, but the peace I could not find. Then I kneeled down to pray, praying, help me please. And then it's like, as soon as I stop worrying how the story ends, I let go and I let God. I let God have his way. I don't know. Divorce is behind this too, though. So, and then manifest. So, like, somebody's manifestation is being blocked by the fact that they won't get a divorce. That's what I will say. Because it's like being married into a certain family lineage. That's why I always tell y'all, some of y'all really got to learn to let go, man. Got to learn to let go. Because people, if you are an empath and you marry into a family of low vibrational people, it's possible that you'll take on all their shit, and then boom, you're used as a spiritual battery pack. But I feel like I don't want to make this message like super long, because I feel like that's what the message was. I feel like y'all are good as far as like career and finance wise right now, because Spirit just kind of wants y'all to kind of like chill out, because obviously there's water coming from random places. So with that being said, I love y'all. Until next time.